Everyone knows Warren Buffett, the Oracle of Omaha, one of the richest men on the planet. But what if I told you that the secret that made him a billionaire isn't a fancy formula, a hidden loophole, or some insider Wall Street trick, but something so simple, so small, it could literally be worth just $1? Yes, Buffett's entire empire, his billions in Berkshire Hathaway, his legendary reputation as the world's smartest investor, all trace back to a principle that starts with the value of a single dollar. This one mindset separates millionaires from everyone else. So, if you want to unlock the same principle that turned Warren Buffett into one of the greatest investors in history, stay with me till the end. And before we begin, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. Because today, we're uncovering the one secret that built a billionaire. The humble beginning. Warren Buffett didn't start with millions. In fact, as a kid growing up in Omaha, Nebraska, he was obsessed with one thing: money. But not in a greedy way. He was curious about it. He delivered newspapers, sold soda bottles and pinball machines, all for one reason: he understood the value of every single dollar he earned. When most kids spent their earnings, Buffett saved. He treated every dollar as a soldier, a worker that could go out and make more dollars for him. That's the first part of the one secret: never spend a dollar, invest it to make more. Most people see money as something to use. Buffett saw it as something to grow. The power of compound growth. Here's where the magic happens. Warren Buffett learned something early that most people only realize too late: the true power of compounding. He once said, "If you understand compound interest, you basically understand the secret of the universe." Think of it this way: if you invest $1 and it earns 10% each year, after 30 years, it's almost 17. That's the miracle of compounding. Your money makes money, and then that money makes more money. Now imagine doing that with thousands, then millions of dollars. That's how Buffett became a billionaire. He didn't chase quick wins. He let time do the heavy lifting. His one secret? He never kills his compounding machine. He reinvests every profit, again and again, until that $1 multiplies into an empire. The philosophy of patience. In a world that worships speed, fast cars, fast money, fast fame, Buffett plays the long game. He says, the stock market is a device for transferring money from the impatient to the patient, and that's exactly what his one secret represents: patience. Every dollar you save, invest, and allow to grow becomes more powerful over time, but only if you resist the temptation to cash out early. Buffett waited decades for some of his biggest investments to pay off. He wasn't trying to get rich overnight. He was trying to get richer over a lifetime. The one mindset, frugality. Now, here's something fascinating. Despite being worth over $130 billion, Warren Buffett still lives in the same modest house he bought in 1958 for $31,500. He doesn't buy flashy cars, doesn't wear designer clothes, and doesn't spend money just to look rich. Because Buffett understands something most people don't: saving money is a form of earning. For him, every dollar saved is another dollar that can be invested, another potential soldier in his growing army of wealth. This frugality isn't stinginess, it's strategy. It's the mindset that says, I don't need to impress anyone today, because I'm building something for tomorrow. That's the one mindset that most people ignore, and it's the reason they stay broke while Buffett keeps getting richer. The emotional secret: control over desire. There's another hidden side to Buffett's success: emotional discipline. He says, if you can't control your emotions, you can't control your money. Every investor faces fear and greed. Fear makes you sell too soon. Greed makes you buy too late. Buffett mastered both. He doesn't panic when markets crash. In fact, he buys more when others are scared. When the world is losing billions, Buffett sees opportunity, because he knows that his one invested wisely during chaos could become $10 when the world recovers. That's how he built his fortune, not just through knowledge, but through emotional control. The one decision that changed everything. Let's go back to the start of Buffett's investing career. In his early 20s, he discovered a small company called Berkshire Hathaway, a failing textile business. Most people would have walked away, but Buffett saw something others didn't: value. He bought it for just a few dollars per share and slowly turned it into one of the most successful investment holding companies in the world. Today, Berkshire Hathaway owns parts of Apple, Coca-Cola, American Express, and more, all from a company that once made cheap fabric. Buffett didn't buy it for quick profit. He bought it because his one secret told him to look for long-term value, not short-term excitement. The snowball effect. Buffett loves to use a simple analogy, a snowball rolling down a hill. At first, it's small, barely noticeable. But as it rolls, it picks up more snow, gets bigger, and moves faster. That's how wealth works when you compound it over time. Buffett started with a tiny snowball, a few dollars, and rolled it patiently for over 80 years. Today, that snowball is worth over $130 billion. His secret wasn't luck or timing. It was consistency. He made smart, patient decisions again and again, letting his one roll further each time. The Buffett Blueprint. You can use. Here's how you can apply Buffett's one secret in your own life. Respect every dollar. Treat it like a seed, not a toy. Invest early. Time is your biggest ally. Be patient. Let compounding do the work. Avoid debt. Interest can either work for you or against you. Stay frugal. Don't spend to impress. Spend to progress. Control emotions. Don't let fear or greed drive your financial decisions. Think long-term. Real wealth is built over decades, not days. It's not about how much you make. It's about how you think about money. The real secret, mindset over money. Buffett's real one secret isn't in numbers, it's in mindset. He built a philosophy around patience, discipline, and delayed gratification. He knew that wealth isn't created in a year, it's grown over time. He once said, "Someone is sitting in the shade today because someone planted a tree a long time ago." That's the essence of the one secret. Every smart financial decision you make today, no matter how small, plants the tree that will shade you tomorrow. So, what is the one secret that made Warren Buffett a billionaire? It's simple. Respect money, be patient, and let time compound your decisions. Buffett didn't chase wealth. He nurtured it. He didn't gamble. He grew. And he didn't let emotions dictate his choices. He let logic and patience guide him. Remember, your wealth journey doesn't start with millions. It starts with $1 and what you decide to do with it. If you found this story inspiring, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss more powerful videos like this. And tell me in the comments, what would you do if you could start your financial journey all over again, but this time with Buffett's one secret in mind? Because sometimes the smallest change in how you see a dollar can lead to the biggest transformation in your entire life.